Wait a minute. What's this? Has Karen's computer caught a virus? Is it some kind of a bug, a glitch in the system? No, it looks like a warning, Karen. Maybe you'd better stick around and see what happens. Karen's computer is trying to tell her about potentially crippling conditions called cumulative trauma disorders, or repetitive motion injuries. These disorders are not new. Carpal tunnel syndrome, the most common of these problems, has long been a scourge of butchers, musicians, and assembly line workers who perform the same movements over and over. With the explosion of computers in the workplace, these disabilities have now moved into high-technology offices. The disorders are often related to the repeated striking of computer keys, so they're frequently called computeritis. This painful syndrome is becoming today's most common occupational hazard. The number of cases reported to the federal government has skyrocketed from 23,000 in 1981 to more than 115,000 in 1988. And with 28 million Americans now working at computer terminals, the number of afflicted people could range in the hundreds of thousands. Karen always figured her job was risk-free until today. Here's what happened. Because computers have made typing so easy, Karen's been hitting the keys as often as 12,000 times an hour. And she's been doing this for hours and hours at a time. Karen's been getting a lot of work done, but without ever realizing it, she's been stressing her hands to the limits. Lucky for Karen, the computer sent out an error message. It's telling her that she's in a group of workers who are at risk. Problem is, non-stop repetitive movement can cause strain and inflammation of the tendons in the hands and wrists. That swelling can pinch the median nerve that runs through a channel in the wrist called the carpal tunnel, which gives feeling to the hand. The result may be tingling and numbness in the hands, searing pain in the arms, and a loss of coordination in the fingers. Unless a person takes steps to prevent further damage, the symptoms will get worse. Pain from the compressed nerve can travel to the shoulders, neck, and upper back. Fortunately, there are steps you can take to help prevent cumulative trauma disorder. Adjust the height of your chair so that the top of your screen is at eye level or just below. Keep your feet flat on the floor and your lower back well supported by your chair. When you type, your arms should be at a 90-degree angle with fingers reaching the keyboard comfortably. Your wrists should be level, neither raised nor drooping. To help keep your wrists from slumping, you may want to buy a wrist pad available at some computer supply stores. Stop and stretch for a few minutes every hour. Try to hold your hands and wrists in a neutral position without bending or curving them, and stretch your back, neck, arms, hands, and wrists. If you begin to feel tingling or pain in your hands or wrists, contact your doctor. Repetitive motion injuries often go away if you catch them early. The next time your computer goes haywire, you'd better stop, look, and listen. It just might be trying to tell you something. This is Claude Akins reminding you that safety is your job too.